Hi, my name is Adiola Ayodele, and I chose social stories as my therapy treatment project I want to share with you guys today. And social stories is a tool that was created and introduced by a woman named Carol Gray in 1993. It was used as a tool to exchange meaningful ideas and information between parents, professionals, peers, and with individuals with an autism spectrum disorder. So, one of the literature I've read described social stories as short stories written with the goal of sharing important information with individuals on the spectrum. It added that social stories are used to explain difficult social situations and concepts that are reduced to simple words that can provide meaning to individuals with autism spectrum disorder. So these ideas and stories are practical yet tangible way to obtain this information about like a person, an event, a concept, or even a situation that a child with autism spectrum disorder may encounter on a day-to-day basis. Another literature described social stories as a short yet highly personalized narrative, which where the story shares information with the individual and about what they expect and what constitutes as an appropriate behavior in a specific social setting. So I have a story here that I'm going to share with you and demonstrate in a minute about a specific yet individualized and personalized story that pertains and be functional for a child with a behavior that a parent or a teacher would want them to understand the concept. So we want to share this information with the child because the behaviors they may display on the day-to-day basis may be seen as problematic. So the goal of social stories is to mainly focus and address social difficulties the child may see and provide the information in a simplified manner rather than just listing things for the child to and not to do. So I really enjoy social stories. I actually think this is a really great tool to use for mid to high functioning children with autism spectrum disorder because I feel it's more of a pragmatics issue that we can help give them the tools to help them increase a better way how to interact with peers, teachers, and also their parents. So I feel like social stories are specifically for the need of predictability in infancy. So when I do demonstrate, you will hear me make situations that are for inferencing. Say, for example, what do you think will happen next? Or why do you think he needs to A, B, and C? So there's literature that supports social stories and its effectiveness when targeting inappropriate behaviors in a simplified format. And that's the key thing here. Social stories are simple, they're structured and easy for children on the spectrum, maybe not even on the spectrum, to utilize when they are in a small, contained, and contrived setting. The information and the content of social stories are typically written and presented in first to third person format while addressing social understanding deficits individuals with autism spectrum disorders face on a day-to-day basis. Additionally, some literature continue to note that there are improved outcomes when using social stories in a general educational setting rather than just teaching the child to use these social stories to improve their social skills. So what that means is we want the child to generalize these ideas, these concepts, so that not only do they understand how to implement this techniques and therapy techniques in the speech setting, but also we want them to use this in the community so they can function well in the community. So I just want to also note that social stories are no way a tool to change a specific behavior, but to only improve social comprehension and understanding of, of the behavior. So if we correctly implement social stories, we can lead to improvements in the social functioning outside the contained or contrived settings of a speech setting. So now, for demonstration purposes, I have made a social story about asking for help. So, like I said when I was just telling you about social stories, it is used to individualize, personalize. So I individualize for a child, specifically for him, only him, because this is something he needs. He needs to understand this concept of asking for help. So throughout the story, I will say the child's name, a child's name that I made up for demonstration purposes, so that he can understand what it means to ask for help and when it is okay to ask for help. So, hi, Christian. Well, we're back for another session, and do you remember what we've been working on? We've been working on asking for help. That's right. So I've made you this little story. It's a really interesting story, I think, that helps us learn how to ask for help. Okay, so here we go. Asking for help. So, this is for you, okay? Hello, my name is Christian. I am 7 years old and in the 2nd grade. Hey, that is you, right, Christian? Yeah, that's right. Sometimes my schoolwork is hard. And you know what, Christian? I know it's hard. You might not be able to understand it, but that's why teachers and your peers are there, right? I might get frustrated, mad, or even upset. I get why you might get upset because you might not know the answer, but there's a way we can talk and communicate when we don't know the answer. And what do you think we should do in certain situations like that? That's right, we should ask for help. So, I have to remember to ask for help. So, by asking for help, I raise my hand, wait for the teacher, and then say, I need help. Right, Christian? So we have to first raise our hand, wait, let the teacher see that you're raising your hand, and then when she sees you, then you ask for help. That's right. I can even ask my teacher if I can go to the office and practice asking for help from other adults. Hey, look, it looks like this girl is trying to ask, the policeman, what do you think she's trying to ask him? Yeah, I think she's trying to ask him for help, maybe because she's lost or she lost something and she's trying to get some adult help to find it. My teacher and my friends will try to remind me to ask for help when my schoolwork is hard. Because we have to remember, Christian, what we do first, raise your hand. Right, that's right. Wait. And then we ask the teacher for help. Because look, the boy did ask, and now the teacher is more than willing to help the little boy with his homework or his schoolwork. When I become frustrated or mad, when I do not understand my schoolwork, I will try to remember to, what are we going to try to remember to do, Christian? Yes, ask for help. Because when we ask for help, we won't get frustrated anymore, we won't get upset, and we will know the answer or have more understanding of what the teacher was asking us to do, right? Right. Asking for help is awesome and a great idea. Did you like our story, Christian? Yeah, so now this is what we're going to do. We're going to practice asking for help, a few times. And then maybe we can make some ideas of who else we can ask for help. Let's go ask the principal for some help, or we can ask Miss Johnson in the front for some help, or ask Miss K, the third grade teacher, for some help about something that we might need, or Coach John. We can ask Coach John if you need some help with something. There's so many people we can ask and practice how to ask for help more properly. Thank you. So yeah, that's just like a little demonstration that I wanted to share with you guys to show that, this is a fun, great activity. It's simple, it's very short. It's very short. It's easy to comprehend for children, and you can also always shorten it so that it goes for their level. When they're comfortable, for their level of functioning and cognitive understanding. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this demonstration. I'm also going to attach a brochure that explains who this is tailored to, why we should use this, and how is it effective. Social stories. So thank you. Let me know if you guys have any other questions. Bye.